Well, hello and welcome people internet back to some more crawl tactics. Before we jump in, I just wanted to say to you guys, thank you so much for all the support that you guys have been showing on this mini series here playing the game. I kind of took a little bit of a leap of faith into jumping into this. Obviously, this channel has been primarily focused on bullet heavens for a number of months now. I'm with roguelites thrown in there, but you know, primarily bullet heavens. And so this is very much a divergence from the content that I usually make. But as I've been talking about recently, you know, these are the types of games that I really enjoy playing. So it just makes me happy that you guys are actually enjoying watching them and just showing support. So thank you so much. I very much appreciate that. And with that being said, let's just jump right on into it. Today is the last day of our first dungeon. Now that does not mean the end of Dungeon Hero. I don't know where Dungeon Hero came from. Crawl tactics, because we got more. There's the whole abyss that we have to open up after we do this run, which is still part of the dungeon crawl. And then there's the whole quest aspect to the game that I do want to try. Apparently that's more of a town builder than a more dungeon crawling roguelike. That seems super fun. And there are a lot of classes to unlock. Now, I was talking in a different video about how many classes I didn't. Basically, there are. We can take a look here. There are. We can scroll down to the bottom here. There are 76 classes. Now, obviously, there are some promotions here, but you know what makes me happy to get out of bed in the morning? Is this. I love a good class tree. No, I didn't know this was in the game. We had, so if we go back here real quick here and we go to skills, we've seen this before, right? We've taken a look at this, looked through all the skills, and this makes me, this makes me a little tingly. This makes me a little bit tingly to see. I like seeing all this, but this right here, this is where the real tingle comes in. I don't know what it is. I just really like seeing class trees. Call me weird or whatever, but yeah. And so you can see here also like what we don't have unlocked. I was trying to figure out what these numbers were. I was racking my brain for a while. I finally figured it out. It's what sub level you have to be in order to promote. So your thief, you only have to get to level 3 to upgrade to outlaw or corsair. Your warrior has to be level 4 to promote into fighter, and then 4 to promote into berserker. So like the rogues get really screwed with 7 levels here. I was looking over here because there is a shadow master that we could hire if we want to. Now, I don't think we're going to hire him on this run, but shadow masters are sweet. They get extra action points for every kills they get. They have hook shots, and they also have an ability where they can swap their equipment without paying any action points, which is kind of cool. But I don't know. I hadn't shown this off yet, and I thought this was really cool. So you can kind of see the trees. So like elemental mage, you can either come in from an apprentice or a noble. You know, you can just see all the trees, all the classes. Pretty neat. I just like seeing that stuff. That makes me happy. Alrighty here, let's close out of this one too. Now the only thing I did since the last episode, because I'm super out of money, I had 5 crystals. I just pumped them into our warriors experience. We're pretty close to that 4th level, but obviously I just want to promote as fast as possible. Now, one thing that I do want to mention here, because now I know the developer has seen my videos, just in case he's watching. There is a bug I'm noticing here. So one thing that we talked about at the end of the last video was putting this hammer, first of all, on our warrior. So that way, in case we go up against any armored units, we have a little bit of prevention there. But that also allowed us to put the gremlin shield on because we got a new shield over here for our knight. However, what we noticed last time was that whenever we swapped gear, this passive would go away whenever we swap back to our axes, right? And so I said, well, we'll just put it here. Basically what would happen is we'd put the passive on, and then we'd swap back over. And as you can see, it stays there. But it wasn't doing that the last time I had the game up. Now, the weird thing is if I now swap classes here and swap back, it's gone. Okay, well, that's what we expected to see the first time when we just swapped back and forth between this, and that it would go away and it would come back when we had the shield on. That's what we saw in the last video, or at the end of the last video. However, and you can see that it just did it again, but that's because I have it equipped here. So if I swap back here, it's gone. Close the menu, open back up, it's gone again. You would expect to see that. It's not here. If I swap back over, it's still not here. I open it up, it's not in the passive tree, but I close out of here and I come back and it's equipped again. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on there, but it's a little bit of inconsistencies. So I'm not exactly sure how this is going to be working. Hopefully it is working in the sense that it is working correctly, where if we swap in game, it'll activate this, because I had mentioned that even though when we swap back to the axes, it goes away and we only have 3 passives, it's going to be easier for me to just remember, or not have to remember, to keep swapping this passive every time I switch weapons. So apologies, that was very long-winded, but I want to get that out of the way. So let's go ahead and jump in to the snowy mountain, the last area. So the rains start with the odds of 55%, stop raining after battle, although we get a lot more snow, I think, than we get rain. Temperatures are low. There are many enemies resistant to ice magic. Okay. What is the weather? So it's cold. It decreases fire damage, increases cold damage, waters are frozen. So while we do have an increase in cold damage, we're going to have some enemies that are immune to ice damage. So we'll have to keep that in mind. We'll have to take a look at some enemies. And now we get the furries. We have a gun. I don't think I really care about the gun, though. And I'm definitely, first of all, I can't pay you, so I'm not going to. So let's see here. Let's go ahead. Spark, you come over here. Sulfu, you can jump up there. I don't need you to go all the way around. There we go. Right? Yeah, you can totally jump up there. That's sweet. Having 2 jump is so nice. Let's see here. So let's do... actually, there's no sense in doing that. Let's just pop defense from here. Okay, now one other thing I want to test out here before we do anything. Now, I've been asking this in a few videos. I also even asked the developer, and the developer actually gave me the same answer that I was getting in the comments. However, if you look at the tooltip here for charge mana, we have charge mana, and we have charge mana 2. Now, I actually went through the actual, like, this screen up here. Let's see, where was it? Oh, right here. This screen right here. Oh, there's an inconsistency. There is. Let me just double check something here. Why can't I check that during battle? Oh, because I need to check from here. There is an inconsistency. So, here you can see cooldown is 1, which means that, well, there is a cooldown. Charge mana 2 does not have a cooldown. There was an inconsistency. Where did I see it, though? So I think... Well, actually, you can see it right here. This is cooldown 1. That should say cooldown 0. So there is a inconsistency with the tooltip. I had asked someone initially, or I'd asked a couple people if there was a timestamp that you could point out where my cleric's charge mana was on cooldown. And actually, you can see it down in the corner, too. There's no cooldown there. Okay, so we finally have that solved. Finally have that solved. Oh, my God. Okay. I've been trying to figure that out for so long. And it should have been way more obvious than it actually was. Now, what do we want to do here? I don't really want to take... Well, actually, I don't even need to take a bunch of arrows to the face. Can I throw my axe from here? Oh, I totally... Oh, no, I can't. Okay. Okay, nice. And then we'll just hide down here. So let's go ahead and charge mana. Oh, that also makes sense. One thing that I wasn't sure about in previous episodes, but I never mentioned it. There were turns where my healer would still have action points left and was not... Yeah, that's going to be busted in half. Was not charging mana. That's likely why. is because it was on cooldown. Although I can use it now, so like I guess maybe there's an implementation issue with these charge manas. Or maybe, does that mean that I can use this multiple times? Okay, I'm going to waste a turn here. Ah, that's what it means. It means I can just use it as much as I want on my turn. Okay. Whew. We figured it out. We figured it out. We have put 2 and 2 together. Let's move you back a tile, because I want to be able to move up here. Oh, wait, you got a thingy. You've got a thingy. Do you have a counterattack? You do. You do have a counterattack. All right. All right, boo-boo. Let's see here. I really don't want to expose. I don't really want to expose my archer just yet. Holy, that's powerful. What the shit? God dang. Oh, but that doesn't count. Oh, right. I don't have the shield on him anymore. That's right. Now, one thing that we do have to be very careful about. Wait, why can't I open? Okay, well, one thing that we got to be very careful about. I had this situation happen in my first playthrough that I ever did. So this is going to heal. The guard heal heals behind us whenever we guard. I had a situation where I was fighting this big rock monster boss in one of the earlier dungeons. And the way that I had my knight positioned, I basically had him, so if I flip it kind of this way, we were on a bridge like this. And I had my knight here attacking, there was an enemy here, and then the rock giant was over here. And what kept happening is I had my other units behind me. It wasn't clicking that my guard heal was also healing the enemy. So, yeah, the guard heal is not discriminatory. It will hit everybody. So, yeah, keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and I think, oh, I can't even go here. Ooh. Well, if I do this, I want to pop my lifesteal. And then I want to frenzy and try and kill both of these guys. Nice. Okay. I'm okay if I get attacked from back. I have 1,000,000 health. I'm getting defended. It's a non-issue. Wait, so why can I... Oh, I guess this one has a... this one has a range of 4. This one has a range of 3. Okay. I can't charge attack, though. You know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to send my warrior to get this XP, so that way I can get her promoted. And then we can throw this axe. Hopefully kill. Ah. Can I burn? No, I'm not going to be able to burn. I'm not going to be able to attack here. Oh. Oh, he has reincarnate. Okay. This does 7 damage, 8 damage. But remember, I have the protection, so I can't hurt my own units. with fire spells. I don't think I can. I don't even have Holy Bolt. So, haha, arrow range. Extend the range. There we go. Perfect. Drought. Remove water terrain. Can be used once each dungeon. Okay. And we got our level. Very sweet. Very sweet. Throw is pretty funny. Do you want bat? No, I think we decided that I already... Oh, wait. No, I have room. Yes, I do want to learn Bash. Because initially we were looking at her at Solfu and saying, oh, right, it pre-learned it. Because I had Axe Tornado here and I was like, oh, well, I already have... Okay, yeah, I guess Bash and Maul are slightly different. Although I already have Mighty Bash. But I was looking at that and I was like, well, I already have four attack slots, but I suppose I technically don't. All right, let's go to neutral party. Even though we're pretty short on gold, we'll see what they want. Book of Extra Attack. If a melee attack succeeds, strike a random nearby target, whether ally, enemy, or obstacle. It's a little scary. I don't have the gold for it anyway. Technically, if I wanted to, I could do this fight. Oh, you're a new enemy. Deals ice damage to surrounding units. Deals physical and ice damage. Okay. And what about you girlies over here? What are you doing? Oh, we got jiggle physics. Okay, okay. Shoot a bolt of ice in a straight line, inflicting ice damage on a target. Range 4. Charge mana. Ooh, freezes a random enemy at the start of each turn is rough. So it's really going to slow down some of our units. Let's make sure Victus is behind Spark, so that way we can get some nice healing going. And let's get her done. The problem is I don't think I can't attack from here. Right? Yeah. He's way too high. So how am I going to get up there? I guess I have to go around, or I just have to wait for him to jump down. Let's do that. Let's pop our defend. I am a little... Can he come... I don't think he can come through here. I think he's blocked off. And he doesn't have any, like, weird... He has jump, but jump doesn't... is not going to allow you to go this way. So I think I'm all set putting you... here. I think I'm going to... Do I want to save my triple arrow? Because I don't want a leg aim shot. I think I want him to come down here. So let's do a regular arrow. You, I think I'm actually just going to move you... Oh, wait, actually, can I hit you with an axe? Ah, this tree's in the way. Okay, I think I'm actually going to line her up here because I'm likely going to jump over this rock and kind of ambush once they come up and over. So I'm going to wait on everything now. Maybe I just pop lifesteal just to have it. Might as well. I'm not doing anything else. We'll charge mana. There's no sense in moving her any closer. We'll do the same thing here. Holy, that was some heckin' damage. Nice, way to guard. Yeah, see, we got to heal over here. Which is, I think, what happened on the wolf in the last round. I think he got healed at some point. Okay. So. First things first. I would like to heal you. I know you have lifesteal, but I just want to make sure that you get your heal. And then we're gonna take out this this ice spirit here. Ooh, only 34% chance to hit. Can we do anything to secure that? Oh, we could also, you know what? This is, I think, a better option. We can get a little bit of damage behind, and it's higher accuracy. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, but I don't have any fire damage here, so I think what I'm actually going to do is literally just burn that target, just so I don't have to worry about... Huh? Disappears in holy or fire magic. Do we maybe have a bug here? Because this is grass down here. Okay, we'll have to see. I mean, Wilk Ass is right here, so he can do anything that needs to be done. Let's see here. So now we can go ahead and get the upper hand. Although I think I might work on... that's... because this is a hard enemy to kill. Okay, well, had it showed damage correctly for all three, I definitely would have attacked the wolf. Okay, so let's shield up here, so hopefully protect from this damage. Ah, frick. Okay, we resist it. That's a lot of damage. Okay, we got a couple big heals. God, thank God for this shield. This shield is busted in half. I didn't have this exact shield in my first run, but I had a version of it. A lower rarity one. Yeah, why did this not go away? That's strange. I can air rain to hit 2 enemies. Or I could charge... You know what? Let's charge attack. Get that damage there. Still proving her worth. Still absolutely proving her worth. Let's see here. I think she's likely to block this or resist it. Yeah. Do we try and get the burn? I think I'm actually just going to send you... I'm going to send you off to get these crystals. Because crystals, so crystals are, oh, frick. Okay, well, if I want them, I'm going to have to get them this way. Which I can still throw an axe and get some damage off. Ah, you mother frick. Okay, that should kill you. Wow, really? Okay. You are a tanky motherfucker. You are a tanky motherfucker, yes? Okay, we heal near. Oh my god. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna last. I didn't think that was gonna last. That's okay. That's why we have... Oh, I only have one res potion left. Oy! Oh, that's a big yikes. That's a pretty big yikes. Res them up. And let's throw a heal over here. And we're gonna... Oh, frick, man. I can't taunt this chick over here. It's okay. I'm gonna taunt this unit. What happened over here? Yeah, there's some weirdness going on in my game today. I don't know if there was an update maybe before I started recording. Whoa, now, that is not in a straight line. That is a super diagonal line. Let's use a heal near. Nice. Ooh, a nice little blocky shield. I don't think anyone can even use that, though, to be fair. Yeah, see, now this is what was happening at the last episode. That's what I would expect to happen. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, okay, so there's no one that I can even really use the shield on. Cold card. Bring cold, freezes, uses the sun of water, increases damage of ice magic, lowers damage of fire magic. No, we don't need that. Okay, do you have res potion? No, you do not. You have another axe, you got a trident, you got a longbow. I don't think we really care about any of that. How are we doing on a regular? Oh, we have 1,000,000 regular potions. So what do we want to do here? We could probably, the best course of action is to check these down here. So we'll kind of loop around. We can always come back here to the healing shrine. So let's do that. Let's see what we got for magic here. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yep. Yeppers. Super yep. Yep. We want to be summoning that lightning snake. Using the spell will cause the player to take damage equal to 100% of their total HP. Does this just mean it kills us? There was something else that had this, and it just killed me. Or I thought it was going to kill me. Yeah, see, that does not seem good. Is that also said on the one that I already have? No, so I guess it's just so busted. Well, actually, what is my lightning resistance? Oh, okay. So I have a passive that reduces that damage. Oh. Okay, then. Yeah, because I don't have any lightning protection. If I had lightning protection, that would help out as well. Okay, that makes it better. So we're definitely buying lightning snack. Because lightning snack is 100% better than energy ray. 100%. I have, like I said, well, it's gotta be, right? Because like I said, I did play with the summon the fire phoenix. Oh boy, was that busted as hell. was very powerful. You stumble upon an old book, its pages worn with time. As you read through its contents, it unfolds a tale of an exceptional relic named Summon Phoenix. Hey, summons a fire elemental, randomly inflicting fire damage on enemies. Sacred Vault is guarded by fierce and ancient monsters drawn by the relic's immense power. Only those with unwavering determination and strength shall overcome the trials and claim the mighty Summon Phoenix on their own. Again, hidden sparkles. But I don't see any hidden sparkles. The hidden sparkle thing, I gotta ask the developer on that. I gotta be like, hey, where are these sparkles? Because I'm not seeing them. Alright, so we could hire a summoner. Sirius Black! Purity, remove all curses from the target. Okay, and a healing potion. Do we even need the healing shrine? We do not. I cannot buy anything from you. Storm Serpent. Ooh, melee club skill. Interesting. There's that extra attack and ignition blow. So is this a passive? It's an etc. Huh. So I wonder if this does not go in the passive slot. Let's double check. Because these all say passive. So does etc. Like these are all passive, these are all passive. Like is this an etc? These traits? I'm guessing that might be. It could be. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know everything. Okay, so there's no sense in going up here, I suppose, unless I just want another fight. So let's just fight these creeps. Hey, here's the buddy I was talking about earlier. So we got a big old rock creature. We got the boreal wolf again. Oh, snow owl, I haven't seen you. We got the jiggle fizzer's frozen spirit. We got the chick who may or may not be wearing a top. Oh god, we got a ton of these guys. This is a tough map. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have, Sulfu is again going to be Lone Wolf. She's going to hit this teleport device and frick up this girl. Akibrus, they're going to go girl on girl and have a party. Spark is going to take out this wolf. You're going to help out here. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. We're good. All right, little girl on girl action. Let's go. Bring it home. Nice. Oh, let's see here. What do we want to do? Cannot apply action, cannot dodge, cannot block. Oh, that's if they're stunned. All right, let's see if we can stun. Resisted. Let's go for the triple shot. And then... this is range 2. Yeah, unfortunately I can't hit anything. I can hit the snow owl. But I'm risking big damage here. I actually don't want to do that. I'm risking big damage there. Let's put you behind and we'll charge some mana. This doesn't do anything here. We'll charge some more mana. Okay, let's call it a turn. Yeah, ice bite is no joke. Yeah, see, so that exact scenario is what happened in the fight that I was mentioning, where basically I was getting pulled. I was like attacking the rock giant this way, and then I was getting pulled this way by another enemy, and by turning, I was then healing here. So that is a super freaking pain. But luckily it doesn't hit friendlies. So blow him up! Lightning snack! Yeah, I would say that's pretty good. I would say that's pretty good. Oh, Jesus. That was sweet. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's actually do this. If we do a heal near, we can heal and get rid of both of these corpses. And then we can't do anything here, but we can at least pressure her. Yeah, why did you came back? Why did you come back? That was very fast. Oh, that's why she comes back, because she has reincarnation. Got it. So now I don't think you should be coming back. I don't think she should be. Only 27% chance. Let's go for it. Damn. Damn! Okay. I'm gonna get our ranger ready to go help out. Because unfortunately, I am going to lifesteal here to actually prep to get it working. But I don't actually have any attacks that I can use. The frostbite is actually really killing me. Now I'm gonna be honest, I don't even think our bishop is actually helping over here at all. I think my healing on my own is gonna be enough to hold out. So I'm gonna send her over here to start healing up Sulfu. Okay, let's see. Okay, we got one hit. Nice. That at least gives us some healing. Let's see. I think I'm gonna have to take out this unit again. That's not what I wanted to open. There we go. Actually, I wonder what would have happened if I put Sulfu on this space. Oh, no. Oh, got it. The corpse goes away. Right, because you can use the corpse for actual mechanics in the game. Got it. Let's go for the triple. Nice. Okay, now to bring our units back. Help out over here. We went all that way. And now it's time to go back. Actually, this was pretty bad because now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know that I can actually guard. Oh, right. And I have heal selves. Yeah, so I'm fine. I was going to say, because I don't know that I can actually guard magic. Doesn't help my movement at all. We'll just go this way. Nice. Get her out of here. Stupid butthole. Ooh. Wilk ass. Oh. Well, there's the lightning stake. Well, I guess we'll take Fenrir because we... Huh. That actually does the least amount of damage. Yeah, so I should probably take the Summon Phoenix, right? Because that does more damage in the snow. Right? No, decreases fire damage. Increases cold damage. Okay, so I should take Fenrir. I don't think I'm going to equip it, though. Because I think the Lightning Snake is probably better. So maybe I should just done Constitution then, actually, if I'm not even going to equip it. Should have thought about that. Okay, so we have the final boss here. So before we even go into the final boss, let's go ahead. Wait, we're at the final boss already? Oh, no, we're at the end. Okay, I thought I saw... Oh, no, it is the final boss. Interesting that there's only one floor here. I thought there would be two. So first of all, let's make sure that we heal up. Oh, wait, can I not... Okay, there we go. I was going to say, I can definitely heal right now, right? Yeah, let's make sure everyone heals. Okay. Now, the thing about this fight... Let's take a quick look here. Now, if you notice... Now, if we learned anything from the last video... Undead units don't really like bishops. So, we will be saving our desperation attack for our bishop. And he will likely die in a desperation move and a heal. So this fight is a lot less intimidating than it does actually look. We'll still take a look at these units. You know, they have increased HP and defense. They have critical strikes, melee. They can't be pushed around. They have extra HP and defense. So they're very, very tanky units. They do take less damage from fire. So you can kind of see now when I played a fire mage the first time in the cold area and then came across this, I was like, well, I just screwed myself. And they have a very high blocking rate. So if you played this kind of how you're not arguably supposed to, but the way that you think you should by taking out all the minions and then going for the boss, you're going to screw yourself. Yeah, because he's just going to summon more of these anyway. He can damage a wide area with massive explosion, and yep, it will do a lot of damage. It will do a lot of damage. What's the range on this? Did it say what the range was? Oh, it's on him. So, okay, so you got to be near him. This is a pain in the dick, though. And then he just has, you know, crazy protection here against elements. Crazy fizz damage. So I guess you're kind of incentivized to just go holy damage on him. So Spark, you go there. Sulfu. Now the thing is though, I do have to be careful about getting my caster or my healer close to him. That is still a bit of a challenge. Do I have any cards that I can use? I don't think I can even change position. Yeah, I can't even use that here. Heal does nothing. Grass does nothing. Okay, so there's nothing that I can actually do. So I think I'm all set. You could argue maybe I should swap over to the hammer. But I think I just still want double axes. Because again, I'm gonna kind of use Sulfu to take out to like run around. So maybe I should have put Sulfu over here. Yeah, I probably should have put Sulfu over here so that way she can start taking out these range users. So I think I'm going to kind of switch their positions here. So unfortunately, I'm going to save my arrow rain, I think. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to lock this unit down. So that way they can't... Okay, well, that was obnoxious. So that way they can't easily come through this position. They have to go around. And then perhaps next turn, set up a charge attack and then area damage. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to defend up. Let's come around the side. Let's see. We're going to get our lifesteal going. Hopefully kill this unit. Nice. Move up a little bit and charge mana. I do want to make sure that Victus does not die, so I am going to throw a regular heal off just to make sure he's nice and healthy in case they do try and go after him. So I think now that I'm going this way, Victus, I should probably pull you this way too. Way to go, Sulfu. Holy Jesus. Thank God we finally got a guard. Jeez. What is the... Yeah, I mean, see, 70% damage. So, if I can get close enough to heal, I think we can kill next turn. So let's go ahead and do the Divine Ray. We can also start charging up another one if we need to. Let's go ahead and shield up. So we have a guaranteed hit, or guaranteed block, excuse me. Let's have you... So let's charge attack. Unfortunately, I can't get a kill here. So I think because of that, I'm actually going to chip down the boss a little bit more just to make sure that when I do heal the boss, it will like 100% kill it. And we can likely kill here. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let's also heal myself. I don't understand why that drops my shield. Do I still have that active? Okay, I still have that active. It's just that I'm not holding my shield up physically. So let's see if I can stun here. Nice. Okay, so that blocks up there. So I have this lined up and blocked from. So because of that, this guy can't get through. So if I come up here... Great. Great, 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 great. Okay, we're in good standing. Oh, frick, dude. What the... Oh, yikes. Can I get a heal from here? I cannot. Oh, wait, I don't have a res. Yeah, I don't have a res. I need to retry. Okay, I think we're going to do roughly the same thing. Because that was working. I just totally... Yeah, I didn't think he would be able to go through his own unit for some reason. I thought they would be body blocking. So, we bring you up here. We pop your defense. I'm actually just going to start getting this going right off the bat. So that way, after as we're taking damage, it'll charge up again. And we might even just be able to get another one up super quickly. Okay, we're going to set up for a fireball over here. Get the lifesteal going. We'll block this side. So far, we got the same game plan. Except that he hits a lot harder this time. That's actually okay. As long as we take some damage, I mean, we're already halfway up our rage meter. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of body blocking here. Actually, can I just come up here? Can I literally just heal? Oh, I can't reach. Okay. So, let's see if we can get some health back from here. We cannot. Let's go for the stun. We did not get the stun, though. But that brings us back up to full. So we're going to go shield up, attack here. And heal here. Okay, we should be set up for a kill next turn. Thank you for not going after Solfu. Well, this is terrifying. I don't even want to know what your game plan would be like if you didn't have a healer here. Like, now, granted, you don't necessarily need a healer. You just, like, need someone with a crazy holy power desperation move. But, like, it's obviously easy to do when you have healing. Because healing is just going to do 30% every heal. Or roughly, right? Depending on what your scaling is. But I can't even imagine, like, if you went in, somehow you played through your first playthrough without a healer, which I think would be really difficult, considering the fact that you're so limited your first playthrough, right? Once you play through your first time and beat it, you get a bunch of soul stones and you get a bunch of new classes. So I can see on, like, the second time, like, maybe you get up to the 5th dungeon, don't get to the final boss, and then, so now we get to see everything that we unlocked. You get, like, not to the final boss, you unlock a bunch of stuff, and then you play a bunch of classes, none of them have a holy move, and then you get to the boss. Then I think you would just be screwed. But I think most people should be able to get to the boss the first time and should have a healer on their squad. We got sniper, so we got a lot of gun classes. I might have to try gun. Yeah, we unlocked a lot of the gun classes. Spearman, finally. Lancer, Phalanx, Spell Sword, which is one that I'm very excited to check out. And Rune Knight, which is pretty cool. So maybe we can have, like, a mixed squad, like melee magic. Mage Party is unlocked. Oh, no. Party has no rage meter. Interesting. Rage skills are cast with a delay, but do not consume rage. Oh. Oh, wait, is the rage meter tied to Adventurer? I thought that was just a general mechanic. I guess that makes sense that the ranger, not the ranger, excuse me, the adventurer upon level up had an option to increase the maximum rage. But again, maybe the wording is incorrect on that. It's a little bit weird that it says increase the size of your rage meter, because I would think that would mean you need to take more damage to get your rage up. Dark Acolyte. The Warlock. Yeah, so now I can actually start playing with dark magic. Apprentice of Fire, very cool. The Pyromancer. Seeker. Oh, Archer you can use elemental. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I think we have, like, a mixed team coming next with Spell Sword. We have the Rune Knight, Seeker, Shadow Striker. We earn 84 souls. Look at that, 2 souls short of the next unlock. Is every unlock just two away from each other? That's gotta be right. There's no way it's that coincidental. No, it's not. I mean, just like every time. Wait, how do I already have Summoner though? Oh, I think I must have gotten Summoner from an achievement, maybe. Sacred Elementalist. Mage that can use both elemental magic and holy magics. Upper class of the Adventurer. Cool. Oh, dude. Okay, so that's actually super cool. So when we initially started our run way back 5 episodes ago, it did not click to me that the rage mechanic was specifically tied to the adventurer, or I guess a better way to describe it is maybe it's tied to the adventurer party. And so what's cool here is that I'm seeing is that the party is not necessarily just a it's not necessarily just a group of units, right? So like the mage party isn't just 3 mages. I don't think it is, but the range party, which where are they? They're somewhere. I think I already have them unlocked. It's not just 3 archers. It's that there's an actual new mechanic. So like with the knight party, any member of this party cannot cast magic except for holy magic. So that basically removes the need for you to have like an elemental mage, and then you increase the defense of all allies. So it's super cool if they have like that stuff too, because I was thinking like, okay, I guess you can change what, characters you start your party with, but Only undead units are hireable. Necroamory. Summon undead units are hired as party members and persist after battle if the party has higher points left. Like, that's super cool. This group right here looks super cool. A demonologist. Yeah, dude, this game is great. Custom difficulty. Oh, buddy. Oh, what is this? Brawler and Twin Blade? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, so let's continue. What is this? The Abyssal Gate. This portal is the entrance of the Abyssal Gate. The Abyssal Gate consists of 12 floors in total, and once you enter, you cannot leave until you defeat the demon at the bottom of the dungeon. So that is what we're going to be doing moving forward here. We unfortunately don't have a whole lot of soul crystals or money. That is going to be a bit of an issue here because I can't buy more gear. So, with that being said, and I didn't get nearly as many. Why? I didn't get much experience at all. Yeah, that's big yikers. We can't promote you. Let's go ahead and promote. Oh, we could go. Decrease mana user when performing magical weapon skill. Yeah, now there's no real sense in us doing this because it's going to drastically change how the character works. Again, we're just going fighter here for the stats. Obviously, I'm assuming we get more masters. Let's double check this. Now, I'm going to be honest here. Again, you guys know I kind of have trouble remembering a lot of detailed stuff. So, like masteries here, let's take a look at the character herself here. I'll take a look at her stats. So, masteries, right now she has 141. Take a look at all these. You guys can obviously flip back and forth between stats. You know what? I'm going to be smart. I'm going to take a picture on my phone. So that way I can actually talk to you guys about this. Okay, so I'm going to take a picture of this. Boom. Because I want to say if I do promote, like if I basically rebirth, go back into a fighter, do I get all these masteries? Okay, don't even need it. I know this is much different than what was already there. Sweet. Okay, so yes, you do in fact get the added masteries. You do in fact get the extra stats here, or some of them, I think. We did get 2. 10 is the same. We got 2 more dexterity. We got 1 more dodge. Okay, so what it seems like then, yeah, you get +2 from fighter. So it doesn't seem like you get like the full... Hang on. You get +2, but we were at 7 before. How is that working? No, so I get... Okay, so I guess you do get the bonuses. I keep doing that. I keep going on the wrong one. Yeah, so I'm not sure why I only got 1 there. Oh, maybe because as the warrior before, maybe I was getting a bonus and that bonus went away. The only reason that I'm really questioning like what's going on here is specifically because we rebirthed and we're kind of going through the levels again. So I'm just trying to double check that as we go through and we keep promoting, we're going to gain whatever stats we get. Because otherwise, I don't know that it would make sense, and we can just continue. Like basically, if we were just going to go through this tree again, we could then go to Berserker, just level straight through Berserker, and then never rebirth. But I suppose the other thing too is we do get this 4th slot though, right? So there is reason to rebirth because then we have more options. So I guess that's the argument. Even if you don't get the stats, you get the 4th option, then you just have to re-level. So that makes sense. Alrighty, well, there's not much we can do in here, so that's where we're gonna leave this one, and we have the Abyssal Gate moving forward. A bit unfortunate that we don't have a lot of soul crystals or gold to kind of upgrade this, although soul crystals aren't really, you know, these aren't really necessary. It was more so the gold that I needed. And just to answer any questions that people may have had about the soul crystals, in order to unlock, so in order to unlock all the classes, you do not have to have the crystals stockpiled. So, you know, the game is basically going to remember every soul crystal you earned during your run. So obviously it said we earned like what, 84 soul crystals. We obviously spent most of those, if not close to all of them. So you don't actually have to hold on to all of them to unlock. Feel free to spend them during your run. And then of course, at the end, the game will remember how many you earned during the run, and then unlock a bunch of classes for you. What else was someone asking? Someone was also asking as well. They were saying that they were having trouble getting through runs. They were having a little bit of difficulty getting their levels up on their units. So just really quickly here before I wrap up, just in case you're listening and you are looking for a little bit of help, some things I would recommend doing. I will admit it's a little bit hard to answer this without like knowing how you're playing the game, because obviously everyone's going to play a little bit differently. You might have completely different classes than I do, all that kind of stuff. You know, you might just have a team that just, if you're first starting, you probably have a team very similar to what I started with. But you know, it is possible that you have a team that just doesn't do a lot of damage output. But what I would suggest doing, try and go through as much of the dungeon as you can. There is definitely some incentive to do so. First of all, there's no real quote unquote farming. There's no like real place you can go to farm. Really, the only farming is completing as many rooms as the dungeon as you can. Anytime that you run into a situation where they ask you, you know, do you want to bribe your way out? Or do you want to fight? Always fight for the experience. Then not only if you pay the bribe are you losing the XP, but you're also losing gold, which you can then spend on gear, or you can spend on like new hires, anything like that. So make sure you're completing as much of the dungeon as possible, depending on what difficulty you're playing. Like I said in the, I think, first episode, I would definitely recommend for your first run, you know, just play it on like easy mode, so you can just get a bunch of soul crystals, unlock a bunch of classes, go through as quickly as possible. And then if you want to once you do your second run, then you have a lot more classes to play with, and you just have a lot more fun on a harder difficulty. Or not, if you want to play on an easier difficulty. Obviously, you don't have to play on a harder difficulty to have fun with the game. The other thing I would consider doing is I would strongly recommend, if you're having trouble killing things but not surviving, then I would recommend getting a weapon shop and upgrading this weapon shop, because the more you upgrade it, like when we first got our weapon shop, it was all gray weapons. And then I think, let's see, so level 2, I think, gave you access to either 1 or 2 green items. And then I think level 3 was 1 yellow item. And now level 4 is 2 yellow items. And if you take a look at these items, like this sword, holy mother, what the frick? Oh, well, what am I comparing to? Who do I have selected? Let's take a look at our inventory. The stats are going to be whoever you have selected. So you see how there's a little yellow highlight on the character window here. Actually, I don't have to open up. I can just, no, I do have to click on it, which is, this UI is a little bit weird. I guess you can just tab through. No, tab's not working for me. Oh, interesting. Tab is not working for me. Okay. Well, you should be able to tab through this. But you want to make sure that you have the correct unit highlighted when you're shopping for a weapon. So, yeah, I mean, this weapon has more accuracy, has way more damage. What the shit, man? It's deal when killing. What weapon do I have on my guy? What the frick? Armor piercing. Oh, I have flat fire damage. Oh, what the hell do I care about this weapon for? This weapon's busted, dude. Now, the damage is a little, it's not exactly reflected, right? Because it's not counting the, it has flat 15 damage. This weapon is absurd. Why can't I buy this? Why can't I buy this? I want this so bad. Unfortunately, I don't have enough items to spend. Man, that is super unfortunate. I do wish that there was some way that you could either locking items in the shop, I think, would be great. I think if you could lock items in the shop, that way you can kind of plan on saving a bunch of your gold from the previous run before you come here. Hey, developer, if you're listening, maybe add that in so that way you could lock items. Maybe not like, I mean, you wouldn't want to lock the whole shop, but because all the weapons are pretty randomized, you know, I would like to be able to lock 1 or 2. Because if I come in here with no gold and it's like, oh, that's a sweet weapon, I'm just never going to see it again. But yeah, that weapon is fantastic. It's just a 100% accurate weapon. I could care less about the mana steal. That's like whatever. But Jesus, just 50 damage with a 20% crit rate. Holy shit. Yeah, so if you're having trouble killing things, upgrade your weapon shop. Because you obviously get yellow items in killing bosses, but you're not really guaranteed to get something of value for you. And you know, once you upgrade this like twice and you can start getting yellow items, you can spend your crystals to re-roll to try and find something that is on your main damage dealers. But other than that, just, you know, keep grinding. You know, if you feel like you're falling behind, likely somewhere along the line, unless you're playing on a really hard difficulty. The person who asked the question, I don't know what difficulty they were playing on. But, you know, unless you're playing on a really hard difficulty, the game is not incredibly difficult if you're used to playing tactics games. I think honestly, the hardest thing about the game. So the thing is, story time here. I had checked this game out a couple months ago. I don't think the game was out yet. I think it was still in early access. And when I checked the game out, I don't recall exactly if the tutorial was any different than when I played it this time around. But the UI, the turn order, like just controlling the game felt very strange. It didn't click with me. It like there was just too much going on. I don't know if the developer had made any changes since the first time I played it, but I remember being incredibly overwhelmed the first time I played it and just thinking, this is not a super smooth experience. I'm just not having fun playing it. And so I put it down. And then recently, once I started looking at tactics games again, you know, talking about them a bit, and then we had Those Who Rule come out. I actually played this before Those Who Rule, but I'd been doing just like a lot of watching videos on YouTube about like Fire Emblem, Tactics Ogre, just doing like watching like retrospectives and just like you know, what Fire Emblem game should you start with, and other types of videos for other side projects that I've been working on. And so I was like, you know what, let me jump back in, let me try Crawl Tactics again, because I've looked for other tactics roguelites, and I'm going to be honest, a lot of times, a lot of the ones that I've seen don't tickle my fancy when it comes to the graphics. There's one, I forgot what the name is. Is it Astral Throne that came out recently? Apparently it's pretty good, but just looking at it, like the graphical style was just like not up my alley. But to be fair, same thing could be said for Those Who Rule, and I'm having a lot of fun with that game. And when I looked at Crawl Tactics is very much up my alley in terms of design. This very much has a Tactics Ogre feel to it. And so I jumped back in to try it out, and I'm glad I did, because for whatever reason, again, I don't know if the developer changed something in maybe the tutorial, the UI, whatever. It just clicked a lot more than this time. Now, obviously, I'm still tripping over things because there's a lot to remember in these games. There's a lot of intricacies, a lot of details, a lot of like enemies to keep track of and what special abilities they have and all that kind of stuff. And so mistakes are going to happen, obviously. But for some reason, it clicked this time. I don't know what happened. Something clicked. And I am very glad it did, because this is my second run through that I've gone through, and I'm just having a ball with this one. I haven't even tried Abyssal Gate yet, so I don't really know what to expect there. And again, there's the whole other game mode that is more about town building, sending units out on quests, and kind of building up a whole squad of units that I'm very excited to check out. So, you know, I mentioned it at the top of the video, but again, if you're here, if you're still watching, I want to thank you for the support that you've really been showing on this series. I've been having a ton of fun playing, and I'm just very happy to see, you know, a game that's not in my typical wheelhouse doing well. You know, there's a side to YouTubing that, I mean, it gets talked about occasionally, but if you're not really paying attention to like the back end of what goes on, of people who are trying to create content on YouTube, you know, you hear it all the time in that we are slaves to the YouTube algorithm. And on the back end, when you take a look at analytics, it's very clear, you know, when you put out a bunch of videos that like don't do well, then YouTube starts saying, oh, well, people aren't interested in watching your content, and it just kind of starts to fall off, and you notice a trend, and it can be a little bit depressing. You know, it's like, if you have a number of banger videos in a row, you get amped, you get a sense of like, you get dopamine out of that. But the opposite is true as well. You have a couple videos that come out that just don't hit well. People are just not happy with what's coming out, and it can not only just hurt you mentally, but it can literally hurt your further content creation. Because even if you put out stuff that is, you know, your typical stuff, YouTube's just not going to push it out for you. You know, because they're like, people are kind of sick and tired of watching your stuff. So they're kind of, you know, the YouTube algorithm is kind of a publisher. So that being said, you know, with you guys showing a lot of support on the videos, and, you know, the videos for Crawl Tactics and Those Who Rule actually doing quite well, you know, I'm very much, I'm first of all very happy and very thankful that you guys are enjoying the content, but also just happy that I can kind of continue doing these and justify playing these games more, because I'm the type of person that does need to change up pace every once in a while. I'm the type of person who, well, it's funny, I say that, but I definitely get stuck in a rut. Like when it comes to real life work, you know, my parents are like, when are you going to look for a new job? And I'm like, I don't know, I'm comfortable here. Like, I don't like change like that. But when it comes to either like game types or like when I was playing Magic the Gathering, I would find a deck that I was obsessed with. And then after like 3 months of playing, I was like, I'm on to something new. Like I'm sick and tired of this. Even less than that. It could have been like a month. And so that's kind of how I was feeling a little bit with Bullet Heavens, where a lot of the new stuff that was coming out, I was just seeing a lot of repetitiveness, which is going to happen when you play as many as I did. You know, over the course of starting this channel, I've played just over 100 Bullet Heavens, so there's obviously going to be a lot of overlap. But more recently, I was just starting to see literal copies of games that I had already played. Not going to mention any names, but I've played them on the channel, and I've mentioned in those specific videos that they were just literal copies of other games. And it's I don't know. It can be tough to go through those kind of things, and so I just needed to change up. And so I'm very happy playing these types of games, tactics games in general. Some of the most fun that I've had gaming, which probably stems from the fact that Pokemon was my gaming awakening. That was like the first game that I ever got was I had Pokemon Blue on the lime green Game Boy Color. That was my first game system and first game. And it's kind of just solidified it as my favorite genre. So I think I need to just play it more. But guys, that's been like 20 minutes of rambling. I swear I'm not trying to pad out the video. I just like talking to you guys. It's like therapy. I don't really have anyone in my day life that I can talk about like video games and stuff like that. So if you're still here, thanks for listening. Thanks for being with me today. If you guys like the video, do me a favor, help me out, help the videos out, leave a like on the video. And of course, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more roguelite, and strategy RPG action. But guys, I've been Ganyonz. That is our technically complete first run in Crawl Tactics. I don't know if you consider the Abyss part of a run, but technically we've completed one run. It only took 5 dang episodes. 5 episodes or 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 episodes. Wow, that's a long roguelite. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I've been Ganyonz. This has been Crawl Tactics. I'll see you all in the next one.